Hello, and welcome to Sports by Compion. My name, of course, is Stephen Compion, and I am joined here by a plethora of guests, co-hosts, all kinds of people. Dan Gill's in the house. Dan, what's going on over there, buddy?
Even though I moved up the table, it was still a rough week, but I'll take it.
You know it, Dan. We're moving along. It was a rough week in general for Sports by Compion, but I imagine a lot of people who are picking games had a rough week. Corey Compion is here as well. Corey, how are things?
Going well. I'm looking at my pick percentage, and I have 69%. Let's go.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! And of
It's a
course,
funny number.
the ever knowledgeable Cedric joins us, resident Chiefs fan. Cedric, how are you
Yep,
today, sir?
doing well, coming for the top. 4 wins away.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
tight. It's tight. It's close. It's gonna. We're not even halfway through the NFL season, so there's still a lot of time to cover this, but it's getting intense. So to start off our picks, we got a nice easy one. Thursday night football. We got the Chiefs at Broncos. Guys, I don't think anyone's gonna go ahead and pick the Broncos for this one, are we?
Big trap game. Big
Probably
trap
not.
game. I don't know, man.
Sean Payton's
I
really
don't
going
think
to have to
so.
show something. That'd be hilarious if he somehow found a way to win this game. But I think the Broncos look like they're imploding right now.
Yeah, I love that they lost to the Jets after like as much shit as Sean Payton talked about Hackett over the offseason. He comes
Honestly,
in
this
there
could
and
be a big recruiting game for the Chiefs. I'm hoping we can take Cortland Sutton or maybe Jerry Judy off their hands
Dude, isn't
because they're
Cortland
having a
Sutton
fire
washed
sale.
up, man?
No, he's just playing for a washed team. He's like Mike Evans on the Bucks.
No, okay. See, this is where you get disrespectful. We're just gonna move on. I'm just
every
gonna
week,
pretend you didn't say that. Jesus Christ, dude! How dare you?
every week.
Oh my God. All right. Anyway, moving on. Baltimore Ravens and Tennessee Titans. This is a trap game. God, I cannot get it right when it comes to really either of these teams. Both of them have been screwing me all season. I mean, I'm going with Baltimore here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee pulls this out.
I don't
Now,
think Tennessee's a real team.
remember this game is in London, so
It's in London. Oh
Ooh.
my God.
it is in London. Keep
Great.
that in mind.
It's just gonna add to the chaos.
Yeah, I don't know. I think picking Baltimore is going to be a risk here because what? Who is Rashad Bateman still out? Is it basically just
Yeah,
Zay Flowers?
pretty
Oh.
much. But here's my thing:
I
every
don't.
time, but dude, it's like Steven said,
I'm
like
gonna have to change my pick. I'm gonna change my pick. Derrick Henry in London has been pretty good in history.
Hmm.
but I feel like every time I pick the Titans, they lose.
Yeah.
They will
Like when I
lose
take
though.
a,
That's the thing. It's
but
like
if I take a,
Schrodinger's cat.
then yeah, it's like goddamn.
Where are you going with
But
this one, Corey?
isn't Andrews back? Like I know he had a couple drops in the last game, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
back.
didn't get
Yeah,
hurt again, right? Like that was his
no,
warm up game. I think now he's gonna, be a guy again. And
He
like
went
really
off against Pittsburgh.
the only reason they lost Pittsburgh is because of all the drops. So like
this might just be a defensive game. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
I
I
think
guess we'll
it's
see.
gonna be Baltimore.
But I
Going
got
with
Baltimore for
Ravens.
this one too. I think Lamar Jackson's got to pull his head out of his ass at some point and realize that he's an athlete. So I think they'll be okay. I'm gonna take the Falcons here because I think this is gonna continue to hammer the ball down the Commanders' throats, and I didn't see enough out of the Commanders' defense. How did you let fucking Chicago put up 40 points on you? Like Christ.
So here's my hot take. The Commanders are going to win this one because they are the streak enders. They end everybody's streaks and they're going to win or they're going to end Ritter's win at home streak. He's apparently undefeated at home. He has 5 wins and 0 losses, and the Commanders are excellent at ending streaks. I think this is the Commanders game.
Wow. Hot take.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hot take.
I
I picked Washington too. Good.
I picked Washington myself. Yeah,
No kidding. Lone Wolf out here for the Falcons, huh? I'll take that. I think they're gonna hammer the ball and find a way to win this game. But
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the Chicago game is any indication of them making a step back by any means.
fair enough. And you know what? You guys are telling me Sam Howell is probably a better quarterback than Desmond Ritter, but at the same time, Ritter finally looked like he was putting some stuff together last week. And I don't know. I think this Falcons team is pretty good. But before we move on, guys, it is time for a non-sponsor sponsor. Today we're going with PubMix. They have a variety of random, salty, delicious chips, all here in one container, all for your enjoyment. I suggest mixing them with your favorite Takis, and that way you get some crazy hot fucking special stuff, and then bam, go to the pub mix to cool down. Really, a superior way of eating chips, people. Heard it here first on Sports by Compion, but we really got to continue on with this. Important games to get to. For example, Minnesota Vikings travel to Chicago. Maybe a shaky game. I think a lot of Chicago fans have faith after that win. I do not. I think the Vikings, despite probably not having Jefferson for this game, which is actually a really good point. I don't know. I think I made this pick before I knew that
Steven doesn't know ball. The Chiefs defense, basically demoralized the Vikings, shut down Justin Jefferson. Didn't want to get him hurt, but McDuffie is coming on his sophomore season. He's playing like a fucking dog. So you can't cage a dog sometimes. Sometimes he gets hurt. So with Justin Jefferson being out, Kirk Cousins about to be traded. I think the Bears are about to fucking wash these Vikings. So it's gonna be a good game. Justin Fields, Cole Kmet probably like 2 or 3 times because this tight end trend. I'm placing that 3 touchdown parlay for Cole Kmet.
What? All right, that sounds like
3 touchdowns. Oh, jeez.
That sounds like
I'm placing it right now while the odds are hot.
You guys are crazy. All right, but you are kind of selling me on this Bears pick a little bit. What are you guys doing, Corey, Dan?
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's move on. I think Cedric's doing a little more.
This is where I pass everybody up.
One player cannot make the team. Justin Jefferson's hurt, but they still turns out there's like 21 other guys that take the field every Sunday.
Powell's still a rookie, and KJ Osborne he's mid, but we'll see. Alexander Madison, trash.
But they're not throwing against anyone. It's like, they're not up against like fierce competition with the Bears. Like I can't name a single Bears corner. That's because I
actually can. There's a guy named Steven the Third. Is his last name.
Bears are going to be hungry.
No. It is Steven. It is Steven spelled the right way. Yeah, no, he's a good guy.
The right way.
I think that's like his last name too, which is weird, but whatever.
Bold.
At least he's out there spelling it the right way. Guys, this is another hard game to pick. We got Cincinnati. We got the Seahawks. The records are very similar. I gotta go Seahawks here after Joe Burrow seemed to kind of turn it on last weekend.
How are you gonna go Seahawks, Steven?
I mean, for the fucking Cincinnati. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth all day on this one. Originally, I was Bengals for the part of the day, but I recently switched to Seahawks. We'll see if it lands that way by Sunday.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'm on Seahawks right now just because I feel like they're a little bit like consistently grindy, whereas like I've just been believing in the heart of the cards that the Bengals were going to come. I'm like, no, Bengals are going to come back. No, really, no, the Bengals are going to come back, and they haven't. So I don't know.
Well, they turned it on last week.
I'm on Seattle, now, but I'm not fully committed to that yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like every time you want to just buy into them, like being the Bengals again, it doesn't happen.
Right.
What do you think, Cedric?
I'm going Bengals just because Jamar Chase and Burrow are heating up.
Yeah.
I think Tyler Boyd's going to have a big game if T. Higgins is out, so good for fantasy.
They got piles of weapons, man. It's ridiculous.
Jamar Chase usually starts slow, right?
No, he's always open. He's in mid-season form now, so he's ready to go. I think their only downfall is, the steal they think they got from the Chiefs and Orlando Brown Jr., he's going to fucking ruin their season. So, calling that. But while they're still hot, they're going to get a couple dubs.
All right. Well, 49ers, Cleveland, I think we should be a pretty easy pick here. Deshaun Watson or not. I think the 49ers are a freight train that not too many people are going to stop right now. Brock Purdy just playing out of his mind, dude. Holy shit.
That's a problem.
Dude, seriously.
It's very alarming.
It's very alarming. It's like, Jesus, dude, Mr. Irrelevant, calm down over there.
Just got to see if he can stay healthy into the playoffs, man.
Yeah, true.
I saw a stat with him today that he has never lost a game in the NFL. That he has started and finished. So,
that's insane.
They're taken out by injury or taken out because they were blowing out a team. But apparently he's won every game that he played the entirety of and started.
Good quarterback to have.
Crazy. Another easy one to pick is Miami hosting the Panthers, winless Panthers, rolling in there into the ridiculous speed of Miami. I think that should be a pretty easy one.
Yeah, going Dolphins, but I think this is going to be a fun one down the line for us. Is where do you buy in to be like, this is the Panthers are going to get that first win?
Yeah, true.
At some point, we're all going to have to be like, face the music and buy in on it.
It's coming. I mean, they've been pretty competitive in all their games. Like they're not getting completely blown out, but they're certainly getting outclassed. So we'll see if they can, find their own ass with their hands. This is another tough one to pick. You got Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going Jacksonville just because it's the safe choice. They just beat the Bills. They should be able to handle Richardson for the first quarter, and then Gardner Minshew for the next 3.
Yeah, Jacksonville does seem really dangerous right now.
Yeah, I went Jags myself. And didn't Richardson get hurt last game too?
That was what the joke was. Yeah,
Yeah, he's been hurt every week, I think.
pretty much every week.
I swear he has. Yeah.
Yeah. So that kid needs to learn how to stay on the field, man. What's going on over there?
I think someone needs to tell him he needs to stop running.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, you're not cut out to run in the NFL. Sorry, dude. You can't handle the impact. Don't do it.
That or they need a thicker flak jacket on him.
Either way, anyone taking the Colts here?
No.
Not I.
Nah. Calvin Ridley's going to tear it up. Moving on. The Saints versus Houston. As much as it pains me, I am taking the Saints for this one. Houston let me down when I finally did pick for them. Wouldn't surprise me though if they pull up a crazy upset on this game. But I am taking the Saints on the road here.
How about your man? Still a streak with no picks. Longest streak in NFL history.
C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a pick as a rookie. He has the most consecutive passes without a pick in NFL history.
And he didn't look bad last week either. He's looking like a real guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just had a team around him,
You thinking you want the Bucks to trade for him, bro? Get rid of Baker?
That'd be great. No, I'm fully bought onto the Baker train. What am I talking about? Are you taking the Houston Texans for this one, Cedric?
Yeah, I am.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nico Collins and CJ Stroud, I think they can beat the Saints just because they're not consistent.
They're not consistent, that's for sure. They definitely got a huge win against the Patriots. Absolutely handled them. Is the Bill Belichick era coming to an end? Which is something we'll debate in this very next slide. Which I am definitely going for Oakland because I don't know if it's Bill Belichick, but his quarterback situation is an absolute mess right now. Mac Jones' era has come to a swift and painful end down there in New England, it looks like, or up there in New England.
First of all, his own teammates are like getting pissed at him for hitting dudes in the nuts. So, start there.
Is he continuing to do that?
Shouldn't do that. I don't know if he did it last week, but he was doing it in the Jets game 2 weeks ago.
He's thrown as many pick six in Gillette Stadium as Tom Brady did in his whole career. They both have 4 pick sixes now.
Wow.
I think he also tied Tom Brady's amount of interceptions he threw, period, at Gillette in his time there.
No. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Hashtag sad.
11 pick parlays in, boys.
We gotta
going
get
Raiders
Cooper
on this
O'Connell on here.
myself.
Poor Cooper's probably going through it right now. So yeah, anyone taking the Patriots for this one?
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, moving on to one I'm probably standing alone in. I am taking the Buccaneers on this one. We are at home. Got the Detroit Lions. Big game for us. We kind of got crushed last time we were challenged by a really good team. But this week's gonna be different. The boys are ready.
Yeah.
Hey, but my vibes against the Saints 2 weeks ago was right. No information to back that up. I just felt like they were going to win, and they did.
Are the vibes good for this week?
I feel like Baker Mayfield is
The vibes
about
are
to
good
get
for this
sacked
week,
like,
damn.
what, 3-4 times?
The Lion
at
vibe.
least?
Get outta here.
Aiden Richardson or what? Aiden Hutchinson's about to eat.
See, you don't even know ball, Cedric. It's ridiculous.
Steven, Dan Campbell's coming for your kneecaps.
Get
Yeah.
out of here. We don't need kneecaps. We're just gonna jump right over those, hurdle them. Our amazing defense is gonna keep us in the game until Baker can figure out how to score. It's gonna be good.
Honestly, I really hope Mike Evans wises up and is like, I need to go to the Chiefs if I want to win a Super Bowl again.
Moving on. The Rams are hosting the Cardinals. After we took the Cardinals to win, they went ahead and let us down. So I'm definitely going Rams here. They showed some fight against who were they playing last week? Somebody pretty good.
Eagles.
They played the Eagles.
Yeah, there you go.
This is definitely a trap game, man. I don't know what it is about the Cardinals, but they're fucking dangerous. Is Dobbs really that good?
I guess
Like
so.
Dobbs is a solid quarterback.
I guess so. What did we talk about last week? Trading Dobbs where?
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, trading
Yeah.
Dobbs to Atlanta. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Who knows? Might still be the move. But yeah, he's playing really well, but I don't think he's going to pull it off against the Rams. They need to kind of get a win here to stay relevant, and I think they're going to do it. It's a veteran squad over there.
It depends on if Stafford gets sacked and gets hurt. That's the only way they win,
True.
which could happen. Because what? Can we take a pause and actually talk about why we haven't heard more about Stetson Bennett and him being a fucking alcoholic or something in rehab? Because like that's
Well,
just kind of falling.
it was a known thing when he was at Georgia. Clearly he's still battling with it. So I mean, the team's kept it pretty quiet though.
Yeah, I mean they just haven't said shit. Like,
Is that their first round pick?
yeah,
Yeah, or no, he
or
wasn't
not.
a first round pick.
Was he like third or fourth or something?
Yeah, he was down there. Yeah,
Okay.
Well,
yeah, he was a fourth rounder. Well, I mean, the Patriots had their guy just disappear.
Who's that? Bailey Zapp or
Uh,
Mac Jones?
no, Matt. He was cut by the Panthers. It was like Matt Carroll or something like that.
Oh yeah, Matt
Um,
Carroll. Well, yeah,
yeah,
he was
yeah,
depressed and shit. He was like going through bad
like he was their
depression.
backup. Like he got cut by the Panthers, immediately signed by the Patriots to be their backup to Mac Jones, and then like the week before the season, he like just went AWOL, and no one knew where he was for the first 2 weeks of the season.
Jesus.
And I really haven't heard anything else like
It's rough out
since.
there. Yeah, no, it's rough out
Dude,
there.
imagine
Man.
having the talent to play NFL quarterback and still being depressed. That's fucking terrifying.
I mean, come on, Steven. It's not all about the talent. It's about how you fit the scheme. There's every athlete that's in the NFL is capable of being great. It's whether they fit in that coach's scheme with the rest of the stars. So, I mean, Dobbs is a great example of that. The Vikings coach was convinced he was fucking trash, or was that Kellen Mond? I don't know if I'm mixing shit up. But
Yeah,
he
I think
goes
he was
goes
with
to
the
the
Titans
Cardinals.
last year.
He basically goes to the Cardinals. Cardinals are, no hope at all. They're gonna fucking tank the season. Here he comes, pulling out dubs against solid teams. So all you need is a
Who's
chance and
everywhere? He's with
To be
the
fair,
opportunity.
he pulled
Browns,
out one dub,
Steelers.
but it was a solid team. Anyway, so the Eagles are probably going to roll through the Jets. Agreed?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would
Yeah.
say so.
They seem to be getting a lot of easy games. Is anyone going to like play the Eagles for realsies? I mean, I guess they had the Bucks earlier, but that's about
Maybe
it.
maybe the Bucks, huh?
They already played the Bucks. Stop it. You're just being disrespectful at this point. I think the superior New York
It's
team
just
is
one
going
of
to
those.
show it to the Giants, who are just absolutely not fighting answers. These poor bastards were in the playoffs last year, and man, they're just getting. They've had a rough schedule out the gate. To be fair, but they're getting spanked.
Wait, so what happened to Daniel Jones's neck or whatever? Like I didn't even see
Yeah,
that.
is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt. Saquon's hurt. I think.
Shocking.
They're just falling apart over
They're
there.
done. Paid this man $40 million a year to be ass. Still,
I mean, they can't protect him. To be fair, he got sacked like 10 times against the Seahawks.
I mean,
That's
Yeah,
insane.
that was
Like who can? And if he's getting sacked 10 times, that means he's getting pressured probably like 16 times and like hit around
Maybe.
every other time.
maybe he should move his feet one.
Maybe you should not get sacked.
And then the final game.
I
is,
like
uh,
quarterbacks who don't get sacked.
Fair enough. We got Cowboys. We got Chargers for the last game. I'm going Cowboys here because I think they need to rally after that loss to the 49ers. They are going into LA though.
Chargers are gonna roll, bro. Austin Eckler, whole offense is gonna start gelling right now.
Goddamn, I really do need him to come back.
But I don't. Yeah, but dude, their head coach, I can't trust him to like keep his shit together.
He's young.
been-
He's young, but he's going
He's
against
been part of
McCarthy,
like some
man.
of the. Yeah, but he's been a part of some of the biggest blunders in the last 3 seasons.
True.
Yeah, I don't
The
know. I
Raiders
feel
game,
like
the Jags game.
this is a game Justin Herbert can win just by slinging the ball. That Dallas defense has really been fucking pitiful lately. I don't know what happened. Maybe it is the Diggs injury, but
It's
they have not been the
I mean,
same.
that's a tough guy to lose for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
I know
half the time they're
Micah
dominant,
Parsons
half
been
the
banged
time
up.
they're noobs. So like I don't know. I think the Cowboys can pull. They should pull it off. They are the better team, but based off of the 2 losses they've had, how like just terrible they have been, I think if they start losing early, then the Chargers will probably take it. But if they start off strong, I think the Cowboys got it.
well, we'll find out. The Cowboys offense really needs to figure their life out. They had like 4 drives of like no first downs last week, so hopefully they figure it out. I think they will. I have picked the Cowboys to win this. That pretty much wraps up our picks for this week. Taylor Sites,
Steven.
our number 1 guy, couldn't join us, but Dan.
Was that?
Now, Steven, real quick, going back to the Eagles. You said you feel like they have an easy schedule. Their back half is pretty brutal
That makes sense.
because in a couple weeks they have the Dolphins, then they have the Cowboys twice. So they play the Chiefs, Bills, 49ers.
Okay, so they got some tests coming
So
up.
they're gonna have a nice stretch to end the season.
Good.
They're not going to beat the Chiefs. That defense is. I'm proud of our defense right
If I
now.
didn't say it, they have the Bills as well.
You did. That
I'm
should be
sorry.
interesting.
Go
No,
on.
nope, sorry, it'd be better. I mean, I'm just kidding. Tee-hee.
Be
Anyway,
better. I
guys,
try.
Listen, if you like this type of content, our sports pick'em, our McHattie moments, our sports by Compy, and all of that stuff that we do, that we're on Facebook, Spotify as well. Follow us there. Like and subscribe us here on YouTube. Continue to support the boys in our treacherous evil ways. Corey has some fantastic things he's going to leave us with here on this lovely evening. But before we do that, Cedric also wanted to say something to the crowd. Cedric?
Fuck Baker Mayfield. Thank you.
Wow. The disrespect continues.
On the spot.
Corey?
It's never too late to do push-ups. Just
Never too late.
any point in the day, you got a spare couple minutes, just bang out a quick 20, 20 push-ups that you wouldn't have done, and now you've done them.
That's right. That's right. Dan, what do you have to say with your beautiful beard there?
At any point in the day, you can knock out 20 sit-ups.
Oh, wow, dude. Now you can do 20 sit-ups, 20 push-ups. Now it's a whole workout. Sports by Copy, out.